1,000 orders have been placed. Call us, 1-800-395-1601. That's the phone number if you would like to speak live on the air to tell us what choice you are making in this today's special value from Jay. It's a sterling silver, 8, and I will tell you, 8 to 10 carat total gemstone weight, 5.3 millimeter box chain with those gem stations between, and you're looking at anywhere from 25 to 29 grams of silver. It is a stunning statement-making bracelet that is absolutely beautiful, but is designed for you to wear and enjoy every day. $299.98 is our price. The regular QVC price, by the way, you can see it on the screen, is $467. We have the bracelet in 5 sizes, and it's the same price no matter which size you need. So our sizes will range from extra small to extra large. As you're looking at that bracelet, we have black spinel, we have amethyst, we have olive quartz, white topaz, and sky blue topaz. And it truly is, I mean, talk about a statement-making piece.
Isn't it great?
This is the one that just, and whether you wear it all on its own or if you love to stack, as Jill and I do, but look at it on its own. And this is the white topaz.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh.
I mean, it just draws you in.
It does.
We're so excited about this bracelet, Leah. I mean, this was really born from my love of the 5.3 box chain. The 5.3 millimeter box chain, you know, debuted here at QVC in 2017. That's the gauge that we're using on this particular bracelet. It's the bracelet I wear every single day and have since 2017. When you see the one on my wrist, that's not a new sample that I got when I joined Jay. It's the one I've been wearing now going on 8 years. Why do I love that chain? It's bold, it's strong, it's still soft as it rolls on your wrist. It has texture. It can be dressed up or dressed down, uptown, downtown, whatever your style might be. So when we have something that's, you know, over 55,000 of you actually have that bracelet, and it's customer top rated. So I feel like we're onto something with that bracelet. How do we give it a little bit of an upgrade? How do we take it to the next level? How do we give that classic a new best friend? We wanted to add gemstones, but we couldn't just do any design. And we really found that this amazing emerald cut was the perfect way to give you stations of high quality color, reflection, and sparkle. And then we accented each of those gemstone stations with our mini faceted shimmer beads. These stones are all set down low, by the way, into our basket we've designed. So this stone doesn't protrude. It doesn't get in the way. It's not going to catch and snag on things. So it's a very designed piece, but designed to be worn day in and day out. Please don't think this is a jewelry box piece.
No.
This is something I want you to get home, put it on as you excitedly open up that green J box, put it on, and then just be like, oh, I love it. It's so pretty. I can't stop looking at it. That's what we hope to deliver.
Well, and that is exactly it. And that's, you know, these are the reasons we choose the pieces that we do. You know, very much when you describe that bracelet that you wear every day and that you're as excited about it today as you were the very first time you put it on.
You'd think you'd get sick of it.
No.
But when it works and you love it, it really becomes part of you. I'm sure you have pieces like that too, Leah,
absolutely.
right?
And I love stacking them all together. So shall we go through each of the gems? Because I think for many of us, your first kind of what you're drawn to is the color.
Yes.
Or if that gemstone has a special meaning for you. And that each and every one of the stones, when you have 4 that are stationed along your bracelet, everyone is perfectly matched.
Yes.
The color range is very specific because we're going to talk about the quality that you can expect with Jay. But we'll start here. We'll start with the sky blue topaz.
Which again is that frosty, icy blue. I will tell you, in stones this size, which, you know, these stones are anywhere from 2 to 2.5 carats each. So think about that. You know, I mean, in the blue topaz here, you're looking at a 2.5 carat stone times 4. Sometimes when you get these larger stones in sky blue topaz, topaz, they can wash out. So again, that speaks to the quality, consistency that we have at Jay. We've cut this in an emerald cut design, meaning that there's no room for inclusions to run and hide. We have to start with really near flawless rough to create a cut like this, but frosty, icy. It can be pastel blue, but it's blue that sparkles. It's, you know, water when you're traveling in the Caribbean.
You want to dive into it.
I mean, it's a swimming pool. Let's go.
I love
so
it.
if you're a denim girl, like, you're gonna love having that blue topaz to wear,
such a
whether
good
it's
one.
bleach denim, you know, or to dark denim, it's gonna work.
Then we have black spinel.
And this is for our, I think, silver purist who loves the classic of sterling silver and black. And that black spinel, of course, is opaque, but look also how the light reflects off of that. It's almost like when you were a little and you got a new pair of black patent leather shoes and they were so shiny, right? Like the light just danced off of them. As you know, as I can just see myself as a little girl just trotting around in my new black patent shoes. Well, we've kind of given you that same kind of black patent magic here in the way the light reflects off of black spinel. One other note as we go through the stones, all of these gemstones are at least an 8 on the Mohs scale, meaning that they are hard, they are durable, designed. We chose them to be worn every day.
And by the way, the black spinel has been extremely popular. We started with 1,300 in black spinel for the day. 1,000 of those are already gone. We're down to just 300 bracelets left if black spinel is the gemstone choice you're making. So you're absolutely right. For the silver purists, for those who love that sort of spectator, black and white kind of look, and just I think there's just something inherently chic about that. Then we have white topaz.
Oh, and I think the white topaz in this emerald cut is just, can rival any diamond out there. And I know very few people that would be able to wear, you know, 10 carats of emerald cut diamonds on a bracelet. Lucky you if you're one of those few. But what we can do with our white topaz, first, look at the quality. It's not yellow, it's not dull, it's not gray. It's so crystal clear and icy and clean and reflective. And then you take those facets that create this window that allow this piece to sparkle. This one has really grown on me. Normally I gravitate towards, well, black, shocking, but I was having fun with the colors. But I will say, the more that I've been sort of throwing the white topaz on with different things, I'm loving it. I really love it too if you put it in with a stack, because I think if you're stacking your sterling silver and then all of a sudden there's this like shimmer that's coming from it, the white topaz is great. I put it next to my watch too, and I think that like such an easy, classic, great look.
And you're like captivated by the size of those stones, and then the size of the box chain. It just looks so good together. Olive quartz.
Let's
talk about that,
I love the olive quartz. So kind of a unique find. Again, at Jay, our color range of what is acceptable for our brand is very slim. It's very tight. It's a fraction, frankly, of what QVC's normal standard is. So take the highest range of color within QVC's standard on a 1 to 10, and Jay would be 1 and 2, basically. All right, so we're really tight. In olive quartz, it is not golden like citrine, and it has more depth, and there's more of a greenish undertone than what you would see in, say, a lemon quartz. So I equate it to the look of what green gold is. If you've seen actual green gold on your Black Hills gold or other pieces that you've seen. So this is that green golden, but there is a little bit of a warm brownish undertone there, not hazy or smoky, but depth. So when you're thinking about mocha mousse being the color of the season, how great is this? I also love it with navy blue. Like a navy blue top, white jeans, this bracelet. Let's go to the Hamptons.
Very country club, very much so. And then we have amethyst, and how perfect as we get ready for February and the February babies looking for their birthstone.
And very difficult, Leah, as I learned, to actually do amethyst in an emerald cut.
Really?
There are some ways that light works with the amethyst stone that almost sort of can muddy it. So again, this is a testament to our stone cutters who were able to find the right rough material and cut it in such a way that it didn't wash out or kind of blur out. So really, you know, beautiful color consistency. Again, each one of those stones, 2 to 2.5 carats. So you know, you think about, gosh, if I were just to buy a ring that's 2 to 2.5 carats, that could be really expensive. I love that we can give you this whole line of that look in a weighty 25 to 29 gram sterling silver bracelet. I mean, we've got the 1-2 punch here, right? Big, bold sterling, that's what Jay is known for. Gorgeous quality gemstones, that's the designer DNA. They come together to give you just the most beautiful bracelet. What a great way to start the new year.
And it's true. I think you recognize the balance is
Yes.
perfect here. And that's what you would expect in fine jewelry. I want to put up a size chart because, again, the QVC price for this bracelet would be $467. It's $299.98 today with a $60 easy pay. And we have 5 sizes for everyone to choose, and it's the same price no matter what size you need. So,
Yes.
Jill, extra small to extra large.
Yep, extra small is a 6¼ inch fit. Small is a 6¾ inch fit. Average 7¼ large 8 inch, and the extra large is 8¼ So we love being able to give you 5 sizes to choose from. And again, we make sure that all of our bracelets, whether they're a narrower chain, a bolder chain, all fit within those specs. So you can always count on the size you're ordering with us.
The jade jewelry collection started as a part of the heritage from the John Hardy brand.
It did.
And that heritage truly continues when we say fine jewelry and designer jewelry, and that is exactly what Jay is. I love that we have video of the making of this actual
this bracelet. Yes.
It speaks to that quality and
So
heritage.
come into our workshop. It starts with artists who actually sketch. They take fine tools and carve the detail into the wax. That then is creating the mold from which these sterling silver beads are going to be melted down and cast into this. Those were our class. Then we have to snip those off of those trees by hand. We file it, we solder it, we inspect it, we polish it, all by hand. Yes, the oxidation is applied by hand, the beads applied by hand, the stone set by hand, finished and polished by hand, and then inspected to make sure everything is just right as it's boxed up and sent to you.
I have to tell you, and everything about watching the step-by-step process of what goes into the making of this beautiful bracelet is exactly what you will love when you open that box and take it out and put it on your wrist for the very first time. And that's, you know, it goes back to experience. One of the things that, you know, we talk about appreciating you at any age, at any stage of life, and our jewelry really reflects, I think, that for so many of us. That's the reason you choose Jay. So when you see it on Alex and you think, like, that's the notice me bracelet. That's the one that people will reach for your wrist and say, oh, where did you get that? And everything about it says designer, everything about it says quality. And when you wrap it around your wrist, you feel the substance, you feel 25 to 29 grams of sterling silver. It's solid. And that also means I don't have to baby it. It's not the piece that I put away and think only for special occasions.
No, this is not gentle jewelry, right?
No.
And I think to your point, Leah, you know, I don't know about you. I mean, I've always admired your taste in jewelry. I think you and I are a lot alike that way, that we'd rather have fewer pieces, but ones that we really love. I also look at it and say, you know, I'm 56. I'm not messing around anymore. I'm going to get what I want. And I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to wear it every single day and feel good every time that I put it on. And I'd rather have the one bracelet that really checks off all the boxes for me that maybe costs a little bit more than trying to find it in a cheaper, less expensive way and never being satisfied.
True.
I think sometimes, yes. I mean, I'll be the first to say it. I love a good Walmart t-shirt. They're $5, okay? Fine. But when it comes to jewelry, what am I looking for? First of all, if I'm going to spend this money, I want to know it's going to last. I want to know that it's made by a reputable company, not just something I'm seeing on a social media ad. I want to know that it's coming from a retailer that I trust, which is QVC. I want to hear the story. Is there one on how this is made? Is this just being, you know, mass produced, you know, through a factory, you know, machine line? No, we showed you the video. That's why we did that, so you understand every link, every bead, every stone is touched by hand by skilled artists who are so proud to create jewelry the way I always thought it should be made, and always the way I wanted to experience it.
And I think that's really going back to experience, going back to heritage, going back to artistry.
Yes.
Because that's That's what this is all about. And even, you know, even things that you don't think about until you're ready to put it on and you realize, like, I'm not chasing that bracelet around my wrist in order to get that lobster claw clasp,
right,
to connect to the finding and then have the bracelet sitting upright on my wrist.
Yes.
Because that lobster claw clasp rotates.
Yes.
Like, these are things that until it becomes a frustration, you don't think about it. But the J team does.
Yeah, I mean, so whether you're
left-handed
or right-handed, whether you're putting it on yourself or needing